Welcome to a midday edition of the... About halfway through the year now, Doris, some teams that started off well have run into trouble.
But Brian, doesn't it almost feel like an inevitability that over the course of such a long season, adversity is bound to set in? And sometimes it takes many forms. Sometimes it's as simple as an injury. Sometimes you've had a tough stretch of games, maybe 4 of 5, on the road against tough competition, and then you get your confidence shaken a little bit. This is the beauty of the league. Winning is hard.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Scott in at the 5. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pass to Preston. 3-pointer. Scott with a rebound. Here's McClung. Off target from 3-point range. Salt Lake City on offense.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they cross that line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Salt Lake City shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's McClung. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Going inside, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And he drives in. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Collier. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Nifty move. And the layup is good.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Pass to Slawson. Culver with it. Here's Scott. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
You can see the vision and instincts of Jarrett Culver, able to spot the wide open man and hit him in rhythm.
Here's Collier. McClung grabs the board. The Magic have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Scott passes to Queen. The Stars pull in the rebound. Here's Collier. An easy 2 on the layup. Collier's got his second basket. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's McClung. 5 points in the game. Yes, it's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Stars trailing. Here's Preston. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Pass to Potter. Here's Collier. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. And it's Culver with a rebound. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's McClung. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Now it's time to look at the players in this rookie class who are shooting the ball the best so far this season. Second, Kyle Filipowski.
Thus far, he's been smart offensively, taking only the good looks, and is showing up in his field goal percentage as well.
So both teams changing it up here. And the second free throw is good. 1:49 left in the first. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Pass to Slawson. Fires the 3. That one no good. Stars shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Wong. He nails it, and we're tied.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And the shot goes down. McClung's got 8.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Pass to Shibwe. Here's Collier. Beyond the arc. Scott with a rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Culver on the wing. Hits the trifecta.
Well, Jarrett Culver has been working so hard to strengthen and improve that shooting range. You see the result there.
Here's Collier, defended by Smart. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Collier's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Magic have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to McClung. Into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Magic, and it's Slawson in at the 4. Here's Lewis. Pass to Collier. Here's Shibwe. And it's Culver with a rebound.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Here's Scott. And here's Smart. Down low. Scott can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Lewis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A moment here to see the numbers for him.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
The Stars making a switch here. Preston's checked in. Here's McClung. 10 points for him. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Here's Wong, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pulls it from the top of the key. The rebound by Salt Lake City.
Yeah, last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
Pass to Shibwe. Here's Lewis. Here's Preston. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Drills it from deep.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's McClung. Here's Slawson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Wong, defended by Smart, and he hits it to tie the game. Wong's got 5 points. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. There's a screen. Here's McClung. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. McClung's gotten 4 this quarter. The Stars have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Preston, pass to Lewis. Sweet little floater.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the second quarter. Basket counts.
Assistant, Jarrett Culver.
The Stars have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Wong. He's got 5. To the inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Potter, he's checked in for the Stars. 1:16 left in the first half. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Jarrett Culver. Salt Lake City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one's off. Collier, he's checked in for the Stars. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
The shot by McClung, no good. The Stars have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here he goes. Long. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
.30 seconds left in the second. Kinsey, no good. And the Magic shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. McClung passes to Scott. The rebound by Salt Lake City. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Pass to Collier. Up and in on the layup. Collier's got 8 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's McClung. No good with a layup.
Boy, the opportunity was there to convert. He just could not come up with it.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Salt Lake City on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Stars with a lead. They've got Collier, and it's Preston in at the point. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half.
Personal foul.
Salt Lake City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's McClung. Here's Slawson. Sinks that one from the post. Slawson's got his second basket on the night. Well, Salt Lake City shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Pass to Kinsey. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
McClung passes to Scott. The Stars pull in the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Preston. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Potter. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And he makes it. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Checked in for Queen. A look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month.
Their physicality underneath has been generating a lot of second chance opportunities. We'll see if they can maintain that level of intensity.
Here's McClung. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
And the free throw, no good. Salt Lake City leading by 5. Here's Collier. And it's Culver with a rebound. The Magic have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. He goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Collier. Fires for 3. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Salt Lake City. On Monday, and then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
And Salt Lake City making a change here. Shibwe's checked in. Magic shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. And that one's good. Culver.
There's a combination of size and agility that makes Culver a threat from the interior. This guy will find a way to create and get around the defense.
Here's Collier. 15 points in the game. The shot off that time. Smart outside. Here's McClung. The rebound by Salt Lake City. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Shibwe. Here's Filipowski. And he lobs it up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Collier. And already halfway through the year. Let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Stars. Hasn't been a banner year thus far, but they're clinging to that 8th spot in the conference.
When I look at Salt Lake City, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Salt Lake City leading by 8, and they're pushing it up. Here's Kinsey. Here's Filipowski. That one falls.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Smart, and he slams it in one-handed.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Wong. He has 7. Kinsey, and he makes it on the layup. Kinsey's got 9.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here's McClung. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Slawson.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Stars.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Lewis has checked in for Salt Lake City. He hits the second from the line. Salt Lake City leading by 9. Pass to Shibwe.
Magic foul. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Shibwe. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. They set the screen. 5 on the clock. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's McClung. The Stars pull in the rebound. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Preston. It's tipped. Here's McClung. Give him 20. Pass to Scott. To the paint. The shot by McClung, no good. And so it's Salt Lake City. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Magic, and it's McClung in at the 1.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Queen. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Here's Wong. Here's Collier. Slawson with a rebound. And the Magic shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Now here's Smart. Defense is right there. He takes it in.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Here's Collier. Tipped. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Scott. Ooh, the turnaround jumper. Count it.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left for the end of this game.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Collier. Here's Filipowski. Here's Kinsey. Salt Lake City again can't hit. Here's Queen. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's Collier. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Wong. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Magic have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Queen. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Salt Lake City, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Kinsey. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Preston's checked in for Wong.
That end one is huge, making this now a 2-possession game.
Pass to Queen. Here's McClung. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. McClung's got 5 points now this quarter.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Here's Slawson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Steps back. Here's Collier. And the layup is good. Collier's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Leaving the defense in the dust. How do you guard against a move like that? I don't know.
McClung passes to Culver. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Salt Lake City leading by 3. Here's Collier driving to the basket. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Collier's got 23. Well, the Magic's shooting about 56% in this one. Inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Here's Queen on the take. The rebound by Filipowski. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
4th team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth. Queen. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
You know, we're never opposed to a little creativity. Ooh, did he have plenty of that? The double pump, having some fun.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
We've got 33 seconds left in the game. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Culver outside. Pass to McClung. Here's Slawson. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So a close game sees the Stars taking this one. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Isaiah Collier.